Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today is 115 day in Call of Duty, which is always something that Treyarch usually gets amped up for, usually gets excited for, and they celebrate it because it ties in well with the zombie storyline and element 115, of course. And today, with it being 115 day, we ended up seeing our first initial reveals for Season 2. Mostly focused on some zombies content featuring the new zombies map, new gameplay updates, but also some universal updates as well to break down. So there's actually quite a bit to go through in their Welcome to 115 Day blog previewing what our next few major updates are going to be. So as we do dive into all the details here, quick reminder, if you are new to the channel, every single day this is the place to be to stay up to date with all things going on in COD. The latest news and updates, all new announcements, meta breakdowns, everything like that is here. So feel free to hit that subscribe button, turn on those post notifications, and if you enjoy this video, a like rating is always seriously appreciated as well. But of course, it being 115 day, Treyarch celebrates the zombies community on one of our favorite days of the year. So to celebrate this day, January 15th, of course, they are doing a new XP event. So for this, there's going to be double XP, double gobblegum, double player XP, double weapon XP, and double battle pass XP. In honor of 115 day, we're dropping the Black Ops 6 version of a quad feed for 6 days, so everyone can load up on gobblegums and maybe hit that next prestige before Season 2 drops. Now live through 10 a.m. on January 21st. So all the way through the 21st, those double XP earn rates will be live, so you can experience that. And then we have the reveal of the Tomb, which is going to be the next zombies map, which is pretty exciting that we're already getting a new one. Can't say I was expecting to see a new map in Season 1 and then a brand new map in Season 2 as well. Hopefully that bodes well for the remaining seasons as well. It's not like they're just front-loading content and dropping everything right now, and then we get to Season 3, Season 4, it's not nearly as content-packed. But nonetheless, the Tomb arrives with Season 2. Let's get this out of the way. We're launching our next zombies map in less than 2 weeks. Surprise. Just after the release of Citadel Day More in Season 1 Reloaded, the Tomb drops at the start of Season 2 on January 28th. After surviving the events of Citadel Day More, the team then heads to this nearby excavation site. Built on the remains of ancient burial grounds with suspected origins dating back to 2500 BCE, these catacombs went undisturbed for centuries until the early 1900s, and what lies beneath may run deeper than anyone ever imagined. As the rumors have it, a British archaeologist by the name of Sir Archibald Fotherington Smythe conducted an excavation at the site back in 1908 with grand expectations. Although no one can say for sure what became of him, a handful of photographs from his doomed expedition have surfaced, so you see some teasers for the overall storyline and everything going on here with this. Obviously, if you're very much so in tune with the zombies lore, this adds up. If you played Citadel Day More and the other maps with all the Easter eggs and everything, you know the storyline up until this point. Would highly recommend, because I've said it before, I'll say it again, I think zombies right now is the real bright spot of Call of Duty. Multiplayer struggling a lot with issues, bugs and glitches, servers, cheaters. Warzone, same deal, bugs and glitches, servers, cheaters. Zombies have actually had a lot of fun on this year, so we get some slight previews into what's going on with this. As a reminder, every zombies map in Black Ops 6 is an original location built from the ground up, but that doesn't mean we can't enjoy a wink and a nod here. On that note, we're going for something a little more evocative with our Pack-a-Punch camos this time around. What if we told you one of the most iconic SMGs in zombies history was coming along for the ride? Are they teasing a new Season 2 DLC weapon here? Maybe? Are we gonna see the MP40? I bet it's got to be the MP40, right? The MP40 is maybe coming with Season 2. That'd be my first guess. When I think of Black Ops Zombies iconic SMGs, it's the MP40. They say stay tuned for more details on the gameplay content coming to the Tomb and Zombies overall in next week's Season 2 reveal blog. Until then, ... the Tomb OST awaits, so there is like a little preview as to what the soundtrack is going to be like. It sounds pretty good. I can't play it in this video for copyright reasons, but it sounds pretty good. Then we get some updates for Season 2 quality of life. So this is going to impact not just zombies, but other modes as well. Some of this stuff is zombie specific, some of it's universal. So there's plenty more coming to zombies in Season 2, including a fresh batch of quality of life updates that the team has prioritized. Here's a preview. Challenge tracking and near completion. This will be in zombies and multiplayer. Doesn't look like it's going to be available in Warzone yet. That's a bit of a bummer. Hopefully it comes there soon. Manually track up to 10 calling card challenges and camo challenges per mode to keep track of what you're progressing. So that was a feature in Modern Warfare 3. Fantastic that that's now returning. If you have less than 10 calling card challenges or camos tracked, your nearest challenges to completion will also display in those slots instead. The top tracked or near completion calling card challenges and camo challenges both appear in the lobby as well as in-game via the options menu. So basically the same update that we had for MW3 with that quality of life will be returning here for MP and Zombies. Hopefully Warzone soon to come as well. Co-op pause. In matches where everyone is in the same party, the party leader will now be able to pause the game for everyone to regroup on strategy or to take a snack break. We know this one's been requested since launch, so we're excited for that. So that's a W quality of life update. AFK kick loadout recovery. If a player gets kicked for going AFK, then now they'll be able to rejoin it and restore their loadout. I like that as well. Separate HUD presets for Zombies and multiplayer. Treyarch also confirmed this on Twitter the other day. This was something they're working on, so nice to see that one is also going to be debuting. We also have directed mode stats. As of today, players have put in over 480 million hours into Zombies. That's insane. Yet despite that frankly staggering stat, our total main quest completion rate across both Zombies maps hasn't cracked 4% before directed mode starting on November 14th. That all changed. Our goal from the start with director mode was to grow the Zombies community by making it simple, so they've basically upped the completion rate of that. This still means 90% of the people who've played Zombies never completed a main quest, so our mission continues. But we're proud of these initial results and excited to welcome so many new players into the fold, onward and upwards. And we of course get a little Pack-a-Punch preview there. So fun with Pack-a-Punch names, and now a quote from the design department. Adding weapons into Zombies can be a lot of work. Aside from this basic setup that every weapon has to get into the game, Zombies enhances it even further with Pack-a-Punching. For a decade now, you can take your weapon to the Pack-a-Punch machine and pay a hefty fee to get that. It can be used as a noun, verb, or an adjective. After an enhancement like that, it wouldn't seem right to call your weapon by the same old name, so it's given that distinct Pack-a-Punch name. After all the setup, tuning, and play testing's done, it's time to find a name for that. So basically, they're just going through and breaking down why they're naming things the Pack-a-Punch names. Like, that's kind of cool. Doesn't really mean much in the long term or the grand scheme, but if you really care about this stuff, it's cool that they actually broke down the inspiration behind some of the Pack-a-Punch names there. I like that. A lot of the Pack-a-Punch names are actually really, really good. They also say, welcome home, Abby. So this whole statue from COD Next is now in their studio. That's kind of cool. They also celebrate the Zombies community. They post a bunch of different like artwork and stuff that the community has made, or cool ties into Zombies as well from the community themselves. And then I think this last bit's pretty important too, because I know some of you out there are probably sitting there going, okay, well, yes, the content's cool, or maybe you're not big into Zombies, you prefer multiplayer or Warzone. I get that. But what about fixes? What about updates? Things like that. Like, clearly content's awesome, but I've said this before as well. As cool as content can be, it could be the greatest map update ever. It could be the coolest map ever. But if you're getting affected by cheaters, you're getting affected by bad server issues, none of that matters. And we haven't seen much addressed there. We haven't seen much addressed lately the past couple of days in terms of, game-breaking updates and issues. Keep in mind though, while yes, we have seen some updates lately and they weren't anything too major, like the 1.66 update, it had some bug fixes, but it wasn't anything like what we were expecting. They do note this. Outside of gaming is important too. At the end of the day, everyone working on this game is human, and a lot of these people right now currently are located in Santa Monica in California working on the game from the Treyarch studios, right? And other Activision studios as well. So they do mention, before we wrap things up, thank you for the well wishes during these ongoing wildfires that have impacted the lives of so many of our colleagues, friends, family members here in Southern California. It's unprecedented times, and the full scope of the damage is still unfolding. I know it's still pretty crazy over there as well, like this upcoming week. Many of the worst affected areas were a mere miles from our studio, and there's no predicting when these fires can be fully contained. Our hearts go out to everyone, but this too shall pass. With that, thank you from everyone here at Treyarch. Thanks for playing all of these years. Thanks for your creativity and contributions, and thanks for helping making Zombies into something special. So keep in mind, at the end of the day, these are still people working to try and fix the game, working to try and get updates out, but they might be in positions right now where, because of these fires and everything going on, they actually can't get things done that they would have otherwise been able to. So hopefully things do die down and calm down here in the coming days, and they can get back to their normal schedule. Of course, there's been a lot of scrutiny, a lot of criticism, a lot of complaints as of late in terms of like the state of the game and everything. Some of it's justified, some of it right now may actually genuinely be beyond their control. So patience, always a good thing to have. Season 2 on the horizon. We're gonna find out more next week, and those are the blogs that I'm really a bit more keen on, because hopefully outside of just the standard content and stuff, we get more details on what to expect in terms of the anti-cheat update. They did mention that they'd be detailing that more as we got closer to it launching. Hopefully they do address some stuff with servers, although I have some cool info coming on that probably in a video later today, so stay tuned for that. But overall, some interesting reveals today. We actually get a full look at everything going on with the Tomb, some initial previews for that, then also some fun little sneaky confirmations that we're gonna see maybe the MP40 returning here in Black Ops 6. But that is gonna wrap things up. If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always seriously appreciated. And if you're new to the channel, you wanna guarantee that every single day you're in the know for all things going on in COD, feel free to hit that subscribe button on your way out. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.